Whatever comes up. We take gaming very seriously here. We are never silly. We're never silly. We don't have like wacky looking PNG tubers or anything like that. We play all of our games very seriously here. Everything is about just serious, hardcore gaming. And if anyone could just make sure that Deep understands what kind of community we are, I would greatly appreciate it. Ronan, this song is for you. Singing this song for Ronan, no cap. The master of Marvel Snap. I got nothing else. Thank you.
Flap, flap.
Kind of thought you were gonna sing "You Don't Love Me Anymore."
Although, what's her name? Amaranth is no longer exclusively on Twitch. She's on Kick and other stuff. So I'm sure she took a massive part of her viewing audience with her when she left. Because if you go through that category, there's just like any other category on Twitch, it's very, very top heavy. Very top heavy. Okay, I just realized how bad that sounded given the subject matter. What I meant was most of the views are concentrated into a handful of streams. No, that's not.
And more.
There we go.
Jumping back into the world of assassination when PSVR.
Well, if y'all can hear me now, but you're probably hearing me from my webcam mic because apparently Windows 11 does not like if I have the Discord open because it's claimed responsibility over this mic. And I don't know how to fix that other than restart OBS, which is a problem. So I probably sound like absolute shit right now. What the you can't hear me, but yeah, it's going through a webcam mic, so I sound like ass, which I'm not happy about. But I don't know why Windows is acting like you can't see the HyperX. Yeah, the tin can effect. Yeah, like it's on the C920 mic because that's the only mic that's not crappy. Awesome. Okay, so you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play a devlog for you guys for the Ninja Turtles game after I close Unity, so y'all don't see stuff y'all don't need to see until October. Even then, only half of you are gonna see that. I don't need Visual Studio open, and then I'm going to play a video for you guys of a devlog for the Ninja Turtles game while I try to figure out the mic issue. So come over here. I hope this gets audio. Let me know if this gets audio. I'm just gonna hit play.
Hi, this is the second developer diary for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Empire City game. My name is Ace St. Germain and I am the creative director on the title, and I'm here today to talk to you all about our traversal system. So New York rooftops are really iconic environments for the Ninja Turtles, so using them for navigation became a top priority for us. Our North Star was to help players feel like a Ninja Turtle who grew up in New York, leaping from building to building with a sense of style and speed. We want Empire City players to feel that, like, over time, you have a command over every nook and cranny of the city, just like Leo, Donnie, Raph, or Mikey would. I jokingly call our parkour style traversal like anime parkour. Reason for that is like the real first eureka moment we had while exploring movement mechanics was one day when I decided to abuse a momentum bug to launch myself off a mailbox and leap across a line of lampposts. And I'm a big Naruto fan too, and it just felt like I was a ninja straight out of Naruto, which I know isn't necessarily the Ninja Turtles, but man, to feel like an extremely fast, agile ninja was not something we could pass up putting into this game. I shared the video with the rest of the studio, and really that was that. The concept was a little absurd, but it felt perfect. It was insanely rewarding to grab a fire escape or swing off a stop sign just at the right time. I could climb up buildings at ridiculous speed, use that momentum to launch past an enemy at the edge of a rooftop, and then take out my weapon during the hang time and then get the drop on them from above. It was in short like intoxicating. So to be clear, don't expect real one-to-one parkour in Empire City. Like, as a Ninja Turtle, your body is so much more auto-tuned in the game. Because after all, like, you are the Ninja Turtles, who's been pushing cars up stairwells, for those who are fans of the 87 series, and leaping around these New York streets for years. You shouldn't be struggling to get across town at a moment's notice just using your movement skills. So the basics of our parkour system are built around a few simple mechanics. Those are sprinting, jumping, dashing, climbing, and I guess flinging. I'm not really sure how to describe that last one, because for the rock climbers out there, you might call it dinoing, since it's sort of a similar concept. So when climbing and traversing, you'll sort of fling dino yourself off of things towards other things you can grab, and then fling yourself off the new thing to take advantage of the momentum that builds up along the way. Achieving this flow feels incredible, but it also provides a bit of a challenge, since you'll need to plan a step ahead while moving quickly. You'll be surprised at how quickly you're chaining together movement combos as you climb and fling yourself off nearly anything, like street lamps, parked cars, drain pipes, you name it. It all comes down to mastering the basic movements and developing the muscle memory. And I really do think you'll be surprised how intuitive it is. Oh, I forgot one more system for traversal, Ninja Tools. But that'll have to wait for a later dev diary. Can't wait to show you more. But that's all for now. Much love and pizza from Cortopia Studios.
Okay, I like it. Scorp, hi. You're hearing me on my webcam mic because my desk mic is not picking up anything. Let's see. So now I'm trying to go through my sound settings to figure out if it's not picking up this mic. OBS is not picking up this mic. By the way, we have 2 new emotes. Scorp just reminded me. Thank you, Scorp. They were inspired by Scorp. Here we go. I've added a sizzling steak emote with some steam coming off it, and a well done emote. Oh, I meant to remove the word Gucci emote, but I'm just gonna leave it there. Only I didn't get the Dancy Bear. I did not get the Dancy Bear, and I'm very upset by that. Even though I'm the one who told people to watch that, and multiple people who were in that stream got that emote, I did not. I was very upset. Very frustrated. Both cursed. No, they're great. They're great. Oh, wait, hold on. I have it. I have it! Yes! We Gucci for life. I'm gonna take it out right now. I'm gonna take it out right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take it out right now, Scorp, just for you. Hold on, come over here. Over here. Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
Get out the way.
Alright, I'm just gonna mute my mic while I try to figure out this mic thing. What's up, Beavis? Alright, here we go. We're off. I'll unmute the fact to say anything because you guys listen to me through a webcam and the sound like crap. There's a pre-show. Okay. Like, I saw that thing that said it starts in 18.5 minutes. So I guess we're doing a pre-show first, and then the actual showcase, and then the developer direct for Glassbreakers, which I can't watch because I have an appointment. And sorry about the audio today, guys. I'm trying to figure it out before tonight. I'll have it figured out for tonight. For the show. Okay, can you hear me now? Ooh, that's loud, but I should be fixed. This should be my desk mic now. Someone confirm that for me, please. Actually, hold on. Shit.
Stay tuned for more on the game as it heads towards launch.
I should fix. Okay, bet.
Tracked is just one of the incredible VR titles we're excited to debut today at the VR Game Showcase.
Sorry, we'll watch that
Perfect
after.
demonstration of this show's commitment to quality
So I missed that
VR
first one.
experiences that raise the bar for headsets. So, as
We're going
ever,
well. I'll answer
get
that in
ready to
DMs,
scan the
Amelia.
QR codes
Or after
arriving
this showcase is
each
over.
of today's trailers with
Why's my
your
camera
smartphone.
all
These will take you
funky?
to store pages where you can wishlist, pre-order, or buy the games you love. This simple act is incredibly helpful to each and every studio you'll see today.
Absolutely.
So wishlist where you can.
Wish
We've
list
also
every
got some
game you
great
want, guys.
discounts for MetaQuest titles from some of today's studios on offer. These are limited time flash sales set to last just a few days, with big savings to be had. So head over to the Quest store and use the codes on screen.
This
to
is
pick up
smart.
some classics. Okay, let's get into it. Our next title is something we're very excited to welcome back into the spotlight.
Back into the spotlight. Glass breakers! Can I get better quality on this?
Good luck. Good luck. May the glass break your way.
I don't like my arm being out there like that, so smooth the camera over.
Match made. Off you go. The day is ours.
There we go.
Now we're talking.
Oh, they should know better.
Magnificent. Now's the time. Attack that glass.
If anyone played the old game Hero Academy, that was the inspiration for this. The tile-based mobile like Auto Battler.
Yes, Glassbreakers, Champions of Moss is getting ready for its big return later this year. Stay tuned at the end of the show as we head into our VR Developer Direct, bringing you much more on Polyarc's long-awaited multiplayer debut. We've gone on location with the studio in Seattle, Washington, to dive deep into how the game has evolved since its reveal and beta in 2023. You'll see new gameplay and get deeper insights into bringing the world of Moss into a brand new strategy experience. Don't miss it. Alright, back to the show. And to one game we've wanted to bring into VRGS.
Yes, because it was free in beta, MV. This time we pay that. They haven't said if they're trying to figure out a way to reward the people who were in the beta. I don't know if that's gonna be with in-game currency or anything like that, but you will have to get it again. I will do my best to try to get some keys for you guys, though.
Second fighter wave, but it's way out. Keep your eyes peeled. Bomber hit. Crew bailing out.
That's a hair
Your model
loud.
is breaking up and sinking.
Hey, Husky.
Outstanding job, team. Pilot, the Japanese have struck Pearl Harbor. We've taken casualties and several ships are burning. Do not let them finish off the fleet.
In the words of Clay, this looks good.
Heads up. Next wave incoming. German Panzers in the village.
Natural born Camper's mom. Okay. All right, Cap, I got you. I like the trailers when we do a reaction. I like the trailers to be a little bit louder. But I'll turn my voice up. No, it's been only that one's not been out yet.
Thunder will include a full single-player campaign once it launches on PC VR.
You might be thinking of Ace
VR2
Combat maybe?
later this
Because there's
year.
been like I think 15
This
of those
is one
games.
of our most anticipated titles, promising the immersive dogfighting VR experience we've all been clamoring for. Better yet, it's playable both in VR and on a traditional screen.
Chat to verify
Thanks
this.
to the
Okay,
team
gotcha.
at
All
Gaijin
right.
Entertainment for today's reveal. Next up is another game we've been waiting a long time to show. Only this is a brand new reveal.
No, not
from the
Warplanes.
team
It's
at
not.
Solid
I know what you're
Snake.
talking about. Warplanes. I love those games. And there's actually 3. There was a third one last year. This is Soul Assembly. What are they making? That's Drop Dead the Cabin, Drop Dead Dual Strike, Just Dance. I'm interested.
Street Gods
I'm in.
drops
I like
you
their
into a
games, so I'm in.
Mid-South New York, built
In
for
fact.
full-body VR combat. Mjolnir is yours to command.
Wish list that right now while I'm thinking
Strike
about it.
fast, Throw with finesse, recall with force. Forge your path through shifting streets and brutal boss fights. Build your run, unlock new abilities, and push your power to godlike levels. Look out for more information soon. So, that's the reveal of Tracked and Street Gods, the announcement of a single-player campaign for Aces of Thunder, and the long-awaited return of Glassbreakers. And we're just getting started. Let's get another look at one of the most promising single-player titles coming from one of the
I like that they showed the trailer
industry's
first, displaying the trailer.
biggest and most
Yes.
committed development studios.
Like, Jamie's done a great job with all these. This is their 3rd or 4th one, I think. This is Reach. This is Reach. This is what I thought that last game was. The game I missed was called Track Shoot to Survive. We'll watch that after this is over.
What was that?
I hope it's not what I think it is. I'd continue if I was you, quickly.
I love a robot companion.
Got to keep moving. Can't stop now. Down we go.
I feel like this is quest footage. Actually, it might be PSVR too, because the social screen's only 30 frames per second on that too. I like this because their first trailer was like super stylized. It had like music behind it. It was quick cutting. This is just raw gameplay. I like this for the second trailer.
The shield can be used to protect yourself and to help you climb.
Sold.
Yeah.
Now that you have your mag upgrade, your gauntlets can stick to certain metal surfaces. Your arrows will fuse with that material on the wall. You can use them to climb.
Thus far, it's a lot of movement. Is there any combat here? You have a bow and arrow. But everything's just been about movement. In the first trailer and this one.
Right, we're halfway through.
That stuff I'm still learning how to do. I don't know how to do environmental stuff like that. I know how to make a trigger.
I'd keep your bow and shield at the ready. I'm detecting multiple living statues ahead.
Alright, here's combat. We'll go up a little bit more on the volume. That's better. Yeah, only like I trigger something in the environment and something else in the environment happens. I'm still working through how to do that. Not that I need it for my prototype. I'm just thinking about it for like my knowledge sake.
Close.
Stim pack, I like
You
it.
need to pick up the power core and return it to me. The fate of humanity is at stake.
I wonder if this is gonna be like their PSVR 2 game. I think Synapse, whereas
Excellent.
It has a campaign,
Now
but it's more
hurry up.
roguelite.
Rosa!
No! No, 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 no!
We need to work fast.
Whoa!
The Terracore won't rest until it kills you. Run, Rosa! Go, go, go!
I hope you don't have to move your arms like that the whole time to move. I agree with Envy and Oni. They make good games, but they're usually short. Fract was short. Synapse was short. Their longest game was
Take it
probably
from someone
Phantom
that has
Cobra Ops,
actually played Reach.
and that was like 5 hours.
This is exactly the kind of game that reminds you what VR is all about. Fast, fluid traversal that seamlessly works with gesture-based controls. Dynamic, empowering action that leans into VR's physicality. And just look at those visuals. We can't wait to get our hands on the full game on Quest, PSVR 2, and PC VR later this year. It's time to get some updates on some of the enduring VR experiences you can play today, starting with a slapstick favorite from our friends at Alchemy Labs.
Sun.
What did Alchemy do?
Sand. Fun. Couple of dudes.
To be eligible for your 2% off gas and grill voucher, you'll have to read the lines as written.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sun, sand, fun, friends. And most importantly, clocking into your next shift.
He sounds like Falcon
New
from Game
Joysy
Ranks.
for your next workation.
This was loud.
Relaxation always feels best after you've earned it. Just imagine how great it would feel if you never stopped working. Plan your next workcation. Oh, it's like vacation, but without the relaxing part. That's funny. You guys are funny. I like you.
Thank you. Please continue the read.
Get your free travel guide at What does this say? Why is this so long? DimensionalDoubleShift.com. That name is not catchy. I'm sorry. You should change that.
Thank you. Your 1.7% off gas and grill voucher will be in the mail.
Wait, but earlier you said 2%. New Joysy. Plan your next workation today.
Oh, Joysy. Wasn't the biggest fan of that
What's
game.
this? A mysterious package has arrived on the Skeld. Well, slap that thing on immediately. Because it's time for Critical Cargo, the new limited time event from Among Us 3D. These high-powered headsets add scanning to the chaos, allowing beings to see who is who, including the new Critical Crewmate. All crewmates can now scan. Do your tasks to recharge it. Scan a crewmate and you'll get one of 3 results, indicating a fellow crewmate, failed scan, or revealing the critical crewmate or the imposter. Now for the hard part, convincing everyone else of what you saw. Act now. Critical Cargo is available in Among Us 3D for a limited time.
I want that as B-Haptics.
We all want to see more hybrid games coming to VR, and that's exactly what we're getting with Grit and Valor 1949 VR Edition. This real-time tactics game launched for flat screen earlier this year, but developer Milky T has teamed up with Endreams to release a full VR version of the game for Quest, PSVR 2, and PC VR. Dive deep into an alternate history in which World War II rages on, and control an elite squadron of mechs against the evil Axis. Alongside bringing the game to life, VR also adds intuitive controls. Better yet, there's not much longer to wait. The game hits headsets on August 21st with wishlists available now.
That's next Thursday. Such a lovely game. I finished this off stream after we did stream last week.
Speaking of hybrid games, last
Lovely
week saw the
game.
release of Hidden Memories of the Gardens Between on Quest and PC VR.
Really good.
This is an incredible expansion of the classic puzzle title, in which 2 childhood friends explore their cherished memories in amazingly intricate diorama
Yeah, I finished it
worlds.
off stream. Sorry. If I
This
said off
version
stream, my
of the
bad.
game has more than twice the content of the original, with 40 new VR exclusive puzzles. So what's missing? Well, that would be a PSVR 2 release, of course. Best boot up your PS5 then, because this version of the game is available right now.
Good for them. I hope they find success with that. I gotta get a short out about that.
By now, many of you will have played the incredible demo for Of Lies and Rain by Costello Inc. This sci-fi shooter stunned us with its cinematic visuals, intriguing world, and intense action. We know you've been asking when you'll get to play more. Well, today we can confirm the game will launch in early access on MetaQuest and PC VR on September 10th. This release features the complete campaign for you to play, while the studio continues to refine the experience via patches and updates.
I don't know how I feel about early
PSVR
access
2
for.
players, look out for more information later this year.
I don't know how I feel about early access for single player games. Like, I feel like you kind of
Back in
lose
March,
that
we brought
first
you an update
time
on the
release window.
long-awaited PvE shooter Exoshock.
Yeah, I
This
played the
title
demo.
first caught our eye 2 years ago, and developer Polarity One and publisher Viral have since been cooking to deliver something special. Today, there's more news to share.
That demo was very Alex. I did it on stream, and I did the rest of it off stream. Master Chief?
Exoshock is looking sharp as ever. We can't wait for launch this fall.
It's a good trailer.
At VRGS, we've announced games, DLCs, collaborations, and more. But these next two reveals are entirely new for us. First, let's get a look at a brand new VR-dedicated studio fronted by a familiar face.
Hello everybody, Mateo311 here to introduce the brand new VR gaming studio, Noetic Realms. Similar to how I started my VR career, looking to make the types of videos I wanted to watch, Noetic Realms is looking to build the types of games that we all want to play. Unfortunately, we're not ready to show off our upcoming action RPG just yet, but we will be starting a devlog video series on my YouTube channel in the near future, and if you want to stay up to date on this project, or even better, get involved in the actual development, you can join our Discord right now. I'm looking forward to showing you guys more in the future, so stay tuned.
Look for more from Mateo and Noetic Realms soon. Next is a new VR mod that you are definitely going to be installing.
Entry team, this is Talk. Negotiations have fallen apart. Move to secure the premises.
Interesting that Mateo's getting into building games too.
Entry team to Talk. Civilians down, but
He kind of hinted at that recently.
Element.
That's interesting.
Talk. Make them stable and proceed with mission.
Police, get down on the ground! Hold it.
Yeah, he mentioned voice acting in the video. Because someone asked me if I knew what he was in. I was like, I don't know.
Put the weapon down! Police, don't move!
I hope you enjoyed this little teaser trailer. I'm so excited to finally share it. The Ready or Not VRO mod is a completely self-funded passion project that I've been working on along with a talented developer for some time. Now, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing today, working on some incredible VR titles with 2080 games, if it wasn't for the support from the community back when I was making videos on YouTube. So
yeah, he pretty much stopped making videos
way of saying thank
entirely
you to you all. The mod is going to be completely free for everyone that owns the base game, and I'll be sharing more details on my channel, Virtual Reality Oasis, very soon. Enjoy the rest of the show. Cheers.
A big thanks to Mike and developer Kit for making VRGS's first ever mod announcement today. Look for more information on the VR Oasis channel soon.
Rena has the same sound. Yeah.
Another standout title from last March's show was Zix from Hidden IO. Loads of you listed this as one of the best games you saw in the last VRGS. So we're more than happy to deliver another update today.
Off how? That's loud. So I'm like doing sound leveling on the fly here. Off how? Like he's rendered to something. Maybe they use AI to, like, you know, make him look better. Maybe he's really like 300 pounds in real life or something like that. Like crag all over his face. This is my AI version. It's his codec avatar. That's what it is. That's his codec avatar. Or whatever it is you have on Apple Vision Pro. Persona? I can't remember what they're calling Apple Vision Pro. Yeah, a lot of gameplay.
Zix dares to look different and promises to be a bold debut from Hidden IO. We'll be ingesting blessings on Quest and PC next month.
I expect you to die 4. I think that's a safe bet. GTA, yeah, not happening. Is this World War Z? This is World War Z. I'm so glad because look, guys, I've been saying for a really long time, you guys know this, that VR does not have enough zombie shooters. And we really need to get more zombie shooters into VR. It's really upsetting. I know Soanan agrees with me. There aren't enough shooters in VR, period, let alone zombie shooters. So I'm glad we're getting that. I'm tired of all these puzzle games. I'm tired of all these other games. Like, no, just more shooters. Seriously.
It's great to see Saber Interactive dive deeper into VR with today's release of World War Z.
Zombies, exactly. They never get enough love.
Quest and Steam VR, and promises one of VR's biggest zombie brawls yet,
Mm-hmm.
with legions of the undead piling into your headset.
If there's a zombie shooter not in VR, it needs to be absolutely.
Okay, we're starting to near the home stretch, so what say we get back to a few new game reviews?
Okay, it's only gonna be 30 minutes. No guns? Watch a zombie pop out in like 10 seconds. Nice, Sony. So no, IGN's partnered with Upload VR, so I love to see bigger gaming outlets do this stuff and showcase VR. That's cool. I appreciate all y'all coming through today. I know this was short notice. I just announced this a couple hours ago, so Lush World Photography. I know I'd seen this before. Thank you, Amelia. It's like I recognize this, I just could not place the name because I look at so many games. Amelia, this looks like your speed for sure. I am not a photography person at all, but I know you take pictures in After the Fall, Hellsweeper, so I feel like this is absolutely your speed. Oni, we got our teleporter. Already on it. Nice. I wonder if it's an add-on for free or if it's a separate release. Yeah, it'll be on Steam.
Lush Foil Photography Sim is one of the most visually stunning and unique games of 2025. It was clear from its PC and console launch in April that this would be a perfect experience for VR. We're over the moon that developer Matt Newell is bringing the game to headsets soon. Watch this space. The next title we're spotlighting comes from Astrobee, the new studio founded by none other than Devin Romer, co-founder and former CEO of Alchemy Labs. A year ago, their team stunned us with a mind-blowing tech demo. NPCs powered by voice and large language models that talk in believable, human-like ways. Now they're inviting us into a whole new universe.
Talk to me on Thursday, Amelia, because I'm probably gonna do After the Fall with the Haptic Fest.
Cafe. What can I get you to drink?
I'll get an iced tea. No, wait, a smoothie, but with ketchup, mustard, and relish.
One hot dog smoothie coming right up. Looks like it's just going to be you and me at my party. Could you ask around and see why everyone RSVP'd, maybe?
Sure, I could do that.
Thanks, Benny. I was this close to inviting my toasters.
For the first time ever, I'm interviewing a human. What's the secret to a healthy tan?
I'd say don't forget the sunscreen.
What got you interested in tanning in the first place? Did a specific celebrity from the
Why would
early
you show the
2000s
mustard if it's gonna
influence
clip
you?
through the hand? Like, what was the point of
Look
that?
into the crystal ball and tell me this. Will James finally reveal the secret ingredient
gotcha,
in
honey.
his
Okay.
algae smoothies?
He may reveal the secret ingredient is ketchup, mustard, and relish.
Do you see me actually drinking it if that's what's in it?
I'm sick of my job, Benny. I need to write a resignation letter. What kind of subject line do you think would grab their attention?
How about logging off for good?
Logging off for good. It's got that perfect blend of finality and text speed.
I feel like I'm back in
What
Riff
do you
XR.
I like it.
So this is all I did in Riff,
I'm
was just
keeping
talk to
my
robots
stapler.
and look at stuff.
Love that addition. Thanks to your help, I can finally attend James's patch day party. Now, let's go party.
Benny, you're the best. Thanks for helping get everyone to come to the party. I'll see you there.
Welcome to Stellar Cafe, a vibrant, quirky, intergalactic spot where you don't just order a latte, you chat and interact with AI-powered robots who have stories, personalities, and might just need your help to solve their problems.
If my voice is the controller, how do I move?
We'll be keeping a close eye on what the team at Astrobeam are cooking up.
Do I like voice command my
Stellar
movements?
Cafe is about as cutting edge as you can get. But here at VRGS, we also have a lot of time for a good old shooter.
No shit, you just sold like 20 of them. More guns! Oh, this is Fast Travel's new game. A new movement shooter for VR and flat screen. Okay. I have no idea what I just
It
watched.
takes lightning-fast shooter gameplay and combines it with lethal elemental attacks, fast-fire gameplay sessions, and co-op and solo support.
Vex
It's a
Mage.
frantic, kinetic burst of action that's unlike anything else in VR. And yes, the demo is out today. Go and try it.
We might play that demo on stream tonight.
Now, I'm sure that chat today has been begging to see a certain online shooter that we debuted back in March.
Forefront.
Since then, Forefront has quickly become one of the most anticipated VR titles of the year. Let's catch up with the latest.
Oh, good. So the people in that live chat can stop saying Forefront over and over again. Forefront, Forefront,
From Triangle
Forefront.
Factory here. Ever since we announced Forefront in March, we've been laser focused on one thing.
Can we go?
Building the massive VR shooter we've always wanted to play. Forefront is all about huge 16 versus 16 action-packed battles, destruction, and vehicle mayhem. The most exciting moments are the ones we never planned for. Whether it's doing a crazy jump with a Humvee, using a quad bike to deliver C4, or just seeing the pure chaos when two helicopters
That's the
and a
Inspirations
tank
Corp. That's what they're going
flash
for.
over a capture point.
Honestly, I thought about you when I first heard about this game.
Unscripted moments with your friends that make you come back to the game again and again. You'll have to manually reload your weapons. This adds to the immersion, but it can also lead to fumbling a mag in a panic.
All your games have manual.
Gadgets
Never mind.
are also designed to take advantage of VR
Never mind.
controllers, like the medic that has to rub the shock pads together to revive a player. Destruction isn't just for fun. It's a core part of the gameplay. If a wall is in your way, you make a new door. If a sniper is hiding in a window, you can remove the sniper together with that window. The map is constantly shifting, and you'll be forced to react. Forefront is still deep in development, but the game is already an absolute blast to play. However, just like our previous titles, a game is nothing without its community. And that is where you come in. We are opening signups for Open Alpha. Join our Discord right now for all the info on how to get in and when the playtests are happening.
Holy shit, you out great, dog.
Give us your feedback and shape the future of Forefront. Sign up and play the alpha for free right now.
Don't panic.
There you go,
have
Husky.
Plenty of time to
Go play
scan
the alpha.
QR code and get into the Discord. Something
Russ,
tells
it's on
me the
Pico.
Triangle Factory team are going to have more than enough players.
I
for
see
alpha
Pico.
testing. Also, not to brag, but we've spent a bit of time with the team testing the game out. And trust us, it's worth the wait. We of course have one more studio to talk about today.
Flat to VR.
But we're far from done. Stay tuned because the Glassbreakers Champions of Moss Developer
No?
Direct
Okay.
is taking place straight after our next segment. That gives me just enough time to thank every developer that has taken part in
Smell
today's
module?
incredible
No, thank
show.
you.
You'll be able to find each PCVR title featured in today's show over on the VRGS Steam page. And make sure to check the coming soon section of the Quest and PlayStation stores, or simply watch the show back for each QR code taking you to store pages. Also, the VR Game Showcase is returning this November. Yes, we have much more to talk about, and there are a lot of amazing games on the horizon.
I wonder how he's getting funding for this.
Finally, don't forget we have some great flash sales
Yep,
going
that was
on
it.
MetaQuest
Quick
for
and
the
snappy,
next
30
48
minutes.
hours. Don't miss these fantastic offers from our partners. Alright, it's free for Flat to VR Studios. In our past two shows, we've announced a bunch of hit projects, including Trombone Champ Unflattened,
The original game was banned in more than 10 countries.
and Postal 2 VR. We've got some great updates on both today, including the launch of the Kickstarter for Postal 2 Redux. Redux is a remaster being developed in tandem with the VR version, and supporting the campaign will also lead to benefits for Postal 2 VR. In fact, we're offering an exclusive limited backer tier just for VRGS viewers. This includes a copy of the VR version.
Yeah, they're doing the Kickstarter only. I was going to talk about it
At
tonight.
the end of the video.
There's a whole big post about it. I'll link it in the Discord if you want to read it beforehand. Fuck off. All right, I have a hard out at 1:30, but I can stay live and go through all this stuff. I don't know how long the developer direct for Moss will be.
Non-stop questions about this. Bring Postal 2 to mobile. Bring Postal 2 to PlayStation. Bring Postal 2 to VR. And it's like, no, it wasn't happening, and now it is.
Oh man, that's f***ing awesome.
People are like, Postal 2 is perfect. Why would you do this?
Husky, here you go.
Very simple. Why not? It's been over 20 years. The community deserves it.
So the original game is so good, and all the imperfections that make it what it is, that's not going away.
We made sure we listened to the community, what Postal means to people, so that we don't lose any of that as we're developing Redux.
I think one of the coolest
What a
features that
4chan
people
thread.
tend to love is when you cut someone's and then you at a dog, the dog will head and head. And you will then be able to pet the dog. Which you haven't been able to do in the past.
And the most
Look at
exciting
all the old
part
white
that we
guys
are
really excited about
making
this.
it for cross-platform, including VR.
I want to bring more spotlight to virtual reality, and we do that by bringing games that people have known and loved playing for years.
The real reason to have the Kickstarter is for us to go beyond anything.
Yeah, let me find that Kickstarter.
Any of the stretch goals hit will also come across to Postal 2 VR.
I think the most important thing you can do is back the Kickstarter. Make sure you share it with your friends and your family, people you don't know, people you hate, people you love.
Postal 2 is coming to you, virtual reality. You're going to be able to piss like never before. Now, you can
Jesus
take that
Christ.
to the urinal.
Husky, have fun with this.
Sorry. I need to take a piss. Sign my petition, damn it.
The team has much more coming, and today we're excited to introduce a brand new initiative from the studio.
I really just watched
It's
that.
going to bring even more of your favorite titles to headsets.
Fuck's sake.
Hey everyone, I'm Elliot Tate, one of the founders of Flat to VR Studios.
And I'm Eric from Flat to VR Studios, and we are here to talk about something that we're working on that's a little bit different.
Today we're really excited to introduce Flat to VR Spark, a brand new program that I really think is going to up the amount of amazing quality flat screen games we can bring officially to VR. As we've grown, I think we've run into what's probably the best kind of problem to have, and that's there's just too many amazing games that studios have reached out to us and asked for help to bring their amazing games into VR. So many so that we can't do it alone. So we're empowering talented modders and developers to work with the official source code, which makes it easier and a way better port, transforming the passion projects into fully licensed VR ports.
This is a way for us to get back to our roots, right? This is a way for us to get back to what Flat to VR modding community started with and where we grew as a company out of, where Flat to VR Studios came out of. It allows us to get back to projects that
I mean, yeah, I would love that to happen because I would love to see more cozy stuff in VR, honestly.
Reality, but we just don't have the capacity to do it with a full project.
Not the Wall Street story.
Compensated for the work, developers gain a new revenue stream, an audience with zero upfront cost to them, and players get way more awesome VR games.
We're able to put a place together for developers to come in and work on amazing projects, having code, having assets, having the collaboration of Flat to VR Studios and Elliot and the entire team to be able to work with them.
I agree on
developing projects. It just gives them a home, a place. To
so
kind of
you do a VR conversion and you give part of your, I guess, commission to Flat to VR for connecting you to the dev. It's an interesting model. That's Surviving Mars. That's V-Racer. What's the one on the left? That's Bomber Drone. That's Postal. That's Out of Sight. Middleman, yeah. They're the intermediaries. What's this? Oh, hell no. Nope. I'm good. A Husky, that's all you, buddy. I am good.
An incredibly exciting new initiative that's bringing games like I Am Your Beast, Flat Out 4, and The Signal Stranded on Sirenus to VR. We're also able to confirm that Sprawl and Stop Dead are in development too. If you're a developer wanting to get involved, or just a fan wanting to learn more, scan the QR code on screen. And no, your eyes didn't deceive you. Poppy Playtime is coming to VR. Now, we're traveling over to Seattle, Washington, for the Glassbreakers Champions.
All right, we'll watch through this and then we'll go back and do everything else. Because I'm going to guess this is 20 minutes. And I have not seen this.
Raiders detected.
Nikita!
Attention Alien Army, we do have a raid incoming. I repeat, a raid incoming.
Hi, Nikita. Hi, Nikita Fajita. What's up, Raiders? What's going on? Raiders, welcome in. My name is Mike. I'm all I play VR. My entire channel is built around virtual reality gaming with like 6 VR headsets at this point. I don't know why my stuff is not working, so I'll just do it. Straight up. Are those fan mods or paid mods? Are they using a free mod cloud to boost their rep? I'm guessing they get some kind of compensation for that. I'm gonna unmute this because this is a developer direct from Polyart Games. Let me give Nikita a shout out. Nikita, how was your stream? Was it Beat Saber today?
Hey, welcome to Polyart.
So I know you've been playing Fallout on the treadmill too.
Design director on Glassbreakers.
Hi, Chris.
We are known for Moss and Moss 2, but Glassbreakers was actually our first prototype.
Chris is a good dude.
10 years ago. Danny Buller, one of the founders, invited me up to take a look at the game.
Grounded 2 on the treadmill. Okay.
He looked at me and said, I need you to help me make this game. It felt a little bit like a fighting game.
I'm gonna mute Chris for just a second. Nikita Fajita, for those who don't know, primarily does VR treadmill content because she went on an incredible weight loss journey with that. You check that out on her YouTube and her TikTok. She talks about it all the time. But yeah, please follow her. She is awesome. And she kicked Kalia's ass at Beat Saber. That was a super entertaining video.
He created Quill, and she became a hit.
I did. That was so great. I watched it for both sides. It was fantastic.
To grow.
Kalia was so cocky.
Time, we started re-exploring Glassbreakers because the VR market had grown to support more multiplayer-based games.
I'm good. I just started a new job. That's why I'm in the polo right now. I came right from work to do this.
To start exploring that.
Yeah, everything's been good.
Before we do,
and I'm making the game. I'll talk to you about that privately.
And for those that loved Moss,
I'm following.
This is a spot for you in Glassbreakers.
Arachnophobia mode on or off?
This is
on.
Our way of expanding on the world of Moss and being able to tell stories that we weren't able to tell with just Quill. Expanding on new areas of the world, new characters to meet.
I'm following the footsteps of, I guess now, Mateo and Mike and Flat the VR. I'm making my own game now.
Together.
One thing that
Look at the plushie! Look at the plushie! Shit, you can't see it. Hold on. Let me move my camera.
Environmental storytelling. So every backdrop, every scene that you're in,
look at the
there's all
plushie.
these things that hint at a larger story of things that have happened in those places that are really important, really meaningful. I feel like our players have really fallen in love with that world, and it's such a rich world full of tons of possibilities. Glassbreakers is giving us an opportunity to dive back and sort of elaborate on those gaps that we've left.
I'll do that one day. No time like today. Just start learning.
And really let
I'm learning as I go. I'm doing a game jam that's due next Friday.
At one point, Glassbreakers was a turn-based game. Now
when are
it's
they
a
shipping?
fast-paced strategy game with ebbs
I
and
can't answer that.
flows. They can get in.
You might get it in this
out,
video.
Play with their friends, play against their friends. Glassbreakers is easy to pick up and play, to move your champions around, cast some abilities, and just have some fun with your friends. But then, as you look deeper and see that it's about timing your abilities, the combinations of your champions and the teams that you build, that really makes the game a deeper experience.
Nikita, we should talk.
Moss and Moss 2, you really
It's an iceberg. It absolutely is an iceberg. 100%.
But with
You know where Moss Spec 3? They're not talking about Moss Spec 3 yet. They're focusing on Glassbreakers.
Once you've selected your champions, it is time to play a game of glass. You and your champions need to destroy your opponent's glass.
I want that
while
camera.
protecting yours.
I want that
It's
camera
up
for
to you
streaming.
to use your combination of champions, their unique abilities, and the positioning on the board to handle what your opponent is going to throw at you.
So when I asked that question, they said not right now, but they are talking about it. Specifically because like,
gear zones.
I'm mute for a second. Specifically because me and a bunch of other content creators asked about a stream-friendly version, so we're not having to crane our necks down like they are right here. We asked for a camera, for a third-person camera.
But sometimes it's smart not to just go fight
Like
them.
just
but to go take all
integrate
the
live
other
and park a
objectives
camera in the upper left corner or something like
especially
that.
the sway stone, which can sway the battle.
Like on Moss 1. Moss 2 is better
Use
on
a
Steam.
hex-based
Moss 1 was really
movement
zoomed in.
system,
Moss 2 is
which
much
means
better.
positioning
I played them
matters.
both on Steam.
Those gear zones that we talked about, if you don't want to fight somebody, just position your champion so there's no more movement tiles for them to get in, and then they're forced to have to go around. Or they may use some champion's abilities and pull
Yeah, I mean,
you right
everything's
out
not
of
going to
the
be for you, Oni.
The enemy's trying to take that sway stone will use Barnard's ability to blast not only the champions, but that sway stone and take it for yourself. And
Fucking
those
sway
are just some
stones.
basic strategies. Glassbreakers is so much deeper.
Have you golfed since Welcome Out Mini Golf? I had a live camera. I have not. No.
Into an open beta.
We're going to play
played
next
60,000
week.
matches during the beta.
We did complete balance overhaul across the game, uplifting the champions that had a lesser play rate and toning down those ones that were kind of.
That was Marissa. I have not seen her in
Before
person.
anyone asks
I've
the
talked to
question,
Marissa about a
yes,
dozen times now, but I've never
our
actually.
main list did get nerfed.
I have no clue what she looks like.
A lot of players we found were
Hi,
burnt out by
Marissa.
free-to-play games. There's so many of them, lots of battle passes.
I know,
for you
let
to
me play.
complete. We decided that the best thing for us and for them was to make the game more of a premium experience.
With free to play, we had to lock things behind grinds and paywalls. Moving from free to play to a premium experience, we're able to build out a deep progression system that rewards players' time.
Now that we've come back, we've decided that we wanted all of these hundreds of
Yes, I
cosmetics
tried
to be
Beam
included in the
XR
game,
last night.
and they're now on
The latency is really bad, like the lag between
Game
what you do and what
Master
happens on
unlocks
stream.
skins,
Otherwise, it's okay. It's fine.
Dyes, new champions.
It was like
all
25
rewarding you
seconds.
For continuing to play with them and giving you stuff to show
Whereas
off
on
to let
Twitch, it's like
everyone
5
know
seconds.
How masterful you are with this champion.
Once you have your favorite champions, and the more you play with them, eventually you'll be able to unlock their mastery skin. My favorite cosmetic is the dyes. They can change the color scheme for any of the skins in the game, so you can coordinate all of your champions or do something a little bit different for each one.
I can live.
Make a to-do list of
All
what
the
we need to go
characters that
through.
we've created in the game, they have those same touches that we've brought to Moss and Moss 2, where when you get close to characters, they look at you, you can interact with them. When you equip them with dyes, they react.
Oh, Mama like it.
It's all those sort of hallmarks of the animation and the characters that we've built in the games. And now that's coming to life with these 12 different champions that you can play as. We like to infuse as much lore and as much meaning into all our environments as we can. If you look back in the church in Moss and Moss 2, you'll see stained glass images of Reese show up in some of those scenes, and some of those images that are on Reese's clothing and equipment. You also get to see some of those champions like Chet.
Ah, shit, I need to snooze that.
Is the champion that they've sent forth to try and look
I'm gonna snooze that ad, see if we can get through
There's
this.
a lot of really great links back to those stories that I think players are really going to enjoy, and I think it'll give you a reason to go back and play Moss and Moss 2 and look for those little Easter eggs.
We're
All right,
bringing
snooze it.
4 new champions to Glassbreakers. We have Jane, our gambling caster, who lets fate decide how strong.
All right,
his
I know I'll be working, so I can't be there for that.
You chose. We have Debo, our mushroom drummer, who wants to get the party started.
Get up, y'all!
Boosting all of his allies that are nearby.
He's a positive character. He wants to uplift his team.
I
It's
love
also
his
just great
shirt.
to add like a nice positive touch that I think players will really enjoy, like a bit of levity to the game.
Now this is fun!
Mira, our bubbly duelist, who loves a one-on-one fight. And a Moss favorite, Sahima, who's able to take down entire squads with her chopper.
Relax, what's going on? Yeah, the showcase is over. We're watching a
Her
direct for
ability is the
Polyart Games
chopper.
right now.
She can throw it across the board and take out more than one
Sahima!
of your opponent's champions.
I loved her in
Sahima
Moss
starts with
2.
a costume that you might recognize from Moss 2. But as you move on her progression track, she has lots of really cool mountain-themed cosmetics that you can unlock.
One of the biggest things that we heard is that one map wasn't enough. So we will be releasing with 4 total maps.
They take you to different places around the world of Moss. You can get immersed into an underground cave with lava flowing. There's a snow-capped mountain peak. And then my favorite is the fantastical sprites realm, which is where the sprites come from.
Certain champions are fantastic on one and might struggle a little bit on the other. You might need to take this into consideration because our ranked matchmaking picks the map randomly. So do you want to gamble on a team composition that's
Interesting.
fantastic on one map and might struggle on another? Or do you want to build a well-rounded squad that can handle anything that is thrown at you?
But there were lots of guns,
So we only
relax.
had one
Guns,
option
guns and
in
zombies
the
and
beta,
guns and
which
guns and
was
guns and zombies and
1v1.
guns.
Was great, but it didn't capture
Postal 2 with
everybody's way
guns.
that they wanted to play. So now you
And
can
more
play
guns.
as 1v1,
And Postal 2
2v2,
Kickstarter, we'll look at that in a
or
minute,
even
'cause I know Oni's really
1v2
excited.
versus the AI.
We're bringing our newest feature, Buds Mode, our cooperative mode where you and a friend
Oh.
can take on other players or the AI.
The AI was actually something that evolved the most, I think, since beta. We spent a lot of time with that. We call it affectionately Taterbot, but I think it's evolved a lot since then, and I think people will be really excited to challenge themselves against the AI now.
I
For
love
new
this.
players, we hope that they will find it to be a welcoming experience. They can jump in and play against the AI before they even go into the arena, so that should take some of the pressure off. And they can even join our Discord to be matched up with a mentor that's played the game before.
Community has always been at the heart of Glassbreakers. We have been doing
Hi,
town
Kristen.
halls
I know all
inside
these
of our
people.
Discord, but as we get closer to launch, we're also going to be launching 2 programs. One of those is the mentorship program, and the other is the Vanguard program. So the mentorship program is all about meeting players wherever they are in their journey. So if you are an experienced player and you played in beta, and if you are a new player, we want to make sure
Launching.
that we can pair you. We want to give you the opportunity and the tools in order to do that. And then for the Vanguard program, if you really love bringing your friends in to play the games that you are enjoying, then we really want to make sure that we are rewarding you. We are going to spend the first couple months being really hands-on with the community. We want to make sure that we are supporting that community, not just with the programs, but also with check-ins and making sure that the game is feeling exactly the way that you want it to. If you'd like to be a part of the community, we would love to have you. Our Discord is discord.gg/polyartgames.
I hope players really get to dig in and see the love that we've put in, not only in the characters and the detail.
I
that we
love his
have with them,
backdrop. Look at all
but
that.
The systems and the combinations that we've tried to allow players to discover and unlock.
We know it's been a long time, so I cannot
Yeah,
wait
I can't
to
imagine
take
that
people
being
back
like
to the game
natural,
and to
Oni.
hear what they think of what
No,
we've
you
done.
stand here.
Getting to
No,
see it
no,
over
turn
the finish line
2
is
degrees to the
just,
right.
It's emotional. It's great.
I remember working on Mojo whenever I first got to Polyarch, and I've also now been getting little bits and pieces of the lore of the champions that are coming to Glassbreakers, and I am so excited for players to get their hands on those champions too.
It's been 8 years from prototype till now. The game has gone through so many different changes. We're just really excited to see what players do with it and what they discover.
Now's the time! Attack that glass!
Make sure that you wishlist Glassbreakers on Steam and Quest.
There you go, Oni. Holiday 2025. All right, that's it. That's the whole thing. So I'm gonna let that ad run. For those who are not in the ads, it hasn't started yet. Starts in 2 minutes. All right, so let's go through to-do list and go through the stuff that I missed. First, let's watch that trailer that actually, I'll just backtrack through here. That'll be faster. Nope, that wasn't what I meant to do. That's just preview stuff. That's preview stuff. All right, here we go. Back up, back up. There we go. I'm gonna real quick. I think this is in Kuvo's last VR game.
I never imagined that saying goodbye would look like this.
Or People Can Fly's last VR game that they're gonna publish.
My father's last journey into the wilderness he loved. I thought the hardest part would be facing the past. But what I discovered there almost buried us. I didn't think that all this would draw me in. But this wilderness awakened something in me.
All right, that was a trailer I missed. More guns. We must have. Okay, yep, we already have that. Yep. More guns. We must have more guns. Okay. And now the thing that Oni really wanted to see, I know he was super excited about this. His reaction earlier in the stream was really over the moon. Wow, look at that. They've already got $48,000. That's incredible. I'm sorry, my bad. Look at. All right, we're in ads right now. Let's see, we got 60. We're still going up. Look at all the people throwing money so they can piss on people and throw shit at them. That's incredible. 512 backers already. Okay. So, why Kickstarter? I already read all this. So I'm gonna skip to the stuff that's relevant. 20 years later, Postal 2 is still selling, still memed, but confined by limited platform support and its older engine. This track is hell fucking no, not gonna support the studio that validated the PC version of the game that was the best version. Oh, you talking about Green Hell? Gotcha. You missed something you lost here in that. We watched the trailer that I missed earlier. It's called Tracked. It's a survival shooter. And now we're looking at the Kickstarter for Postal 2. I wonder how much is self-backing. I'm sure they probably seeded some money in there. I'm sure. Beavis, you want to back this? More proud to you, man. Console players want it. Mac players can't even launch it. Doing it right. New engine, modern pipelines, rebuild assets, smarter systems. And also expanding the universe and continuing the story of Postal 2 costs real money. To that end, we need to gauge the community interest in this happening. If the interest is there, we also want to engage with the community up front rather than turn up with something in 12 months and hope it's what people want. Postal 2 has always been a journey. We want to bring you along onto the next phase of this adventure. Kickstarter lets us do that without some suit leaning over the keyboard asking us to tone it down. No creative half measures. We only answer to running with scissors and you. Postal 2 Redux is for fans. Kickstarter exclusive content. Let's see. You get a skin, a weapon. Looks like 3 weapons. Oh, it's a pole. Okay. So you can pick between like a saw blade gun, a compound hunting bow, AK-47. I'm really doing this for Husky, honestly. I'm really doing this for Husky because I think he's the only one here that cares about this. New power-up, Helping Hand. For years, it's been talk of something else, an unseen hand guiding the Postal Dude through chaos. Some say the Postal Dude has been cursed since the beginning. Some say he's protected. Both might be true. In Postal 2 Redux, you finally meet the shadow that's been following you for years. It only answers to you and once summoned. Excuse me. It will slaughter everything in sight before vanishing in one violent act. If that's the case, why did they announce it months ago like it was a done thing? I don't know. Maybe it was like scope creep where the stuff that they wanted to put in quickly outweighed what the budget they had available for was. That's just a guess. I'm fighting that for my project right now because every time I think I've like got it locked in, I start working on mechanics, I think about something else I want to add. Trailer extras. Redux opens one area never shown in the original game. Finally, the Postal Dude is entry into the trailer. Just don't expect this white to complain any less. Probably see what the Postal Dude's home feels like. As far as these Kickstarter exclusives, there will be more VHS tapes for you to watch. There's a typo there. Showing never before elsewhere videos. There will also be exclusive boxes from the Postal Dude's games. Okay. 48 hours only. A signed vinyl and postal redux. That's why they're doing that. Because if you pledge right now, you get this little extra reward. Welcome back, Phineas, by the way. Campaign stretch goals, time of day effects, sandbox mode, console modding support. Do not care. Pre-launch goals. 15,000 followers reached. That dude's name is Mike J. Husky. Is the guy at Postal's name Mike J? That's gonna be really upsetting if that's the case. It's gonna be really upsetting to me personally. And hey, I guess while trying to create the mechanics of VR, they quickly found the engine and support was needed for VR. That's my guess. They probably had to upgrade this to that looks like a Unity game. So they probably had to upgrade the Unity 6 from Unity whatever the hell it was before. Probably Unity 1992, something like that. Wait, I think I know that one. So yeah. Oh, awesome. Okay, the character in Postal's named after me. Fantastic. Okay, great. Okay, so they get the 8,000. They get the Postal 4 outfit, 2003 trench coat. They get to 10,000. There's a Steam Modding Workshop support. If they get to 15,000, they found the budget and they'll do the full version of the super fun Pigeon Hunter mission. Okay, fantastic. It's Unreal 2. Great. Okay. Meet the team. All right. Yeah, I don't care about this. So there you go. There you go. I'm sure Husky is one of the people in this rapidly climbing number now. Let me go back to the top. Yeah, it went from... Oh, shit. Did I just drop? Testing. Did I just drop? I just got a connect error for like 10 seconds. So I'll make sure I'm still live. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm good. All right. Gucci. Great. Okay. Once your account's fixed, you'll back this. Okay. More power to you, man. It is not for me. I'm good. All right. MV asked for a wheel spin. So let's give him a wheel spin. And then we'll check the to-do list and then we'll wrap up because we're streaming again tonight. I remember this for MV, not for everyone in chat. I'm so used to just hitting the all button. MV126 gets 100 pixels. There you go, buddy. All right, what else was on my to-do list? I wrote 3 things down. I can't remember what the other one was. So let's go check the to-do list real quick. Ignore the porn folder, please. You know, I'm a lonely dude. I need stimulation. That's the wrong user. There. I don't care that my address is still on screen because that was like 2 addresses ago. Go back. Wow, I am really behind on this. All right, that worked. That's done. That's done. It does launch a full screen. Let's see here. DM relax about game dev. I did that. Sorry, I'm just going through my to-do list. That's from back in July. I'm really behind. Okay, track trailer we did. BMXR was the other one. Beavis asked about this. I want to make sure that people know that this exists. Beam XR. So what this is, and this is something that I am actually kind of annoyed that Meta themselves did not do. BeamXR is an app that if you install it, you can and then connect your Twitch account or your YouTube account, you can stream directly to either one of those 2 platforms from your headset. So of course there's no camera. So like me sitting here talking to you guys now, that wouldn't happen. You'd just be streaming gameplay. But there are millions of people on Twitch who started streaming from their consoles. Mia Moment's one of them. The Brawl Walk, who I mod for, is one of them. She started streaming from PS5. No camera, just using the Twitch app on her console. And a lot of people started their content careers just streaming straight from the console. Is that not the extra load on the headset? I don't know. Maybe they tested it. I'm not sure. But I tested this on my super secret account that you guys don't know about. And the latency was pretty shit. Normally on Twitch, there's about a 5 to 8 second lag between me doing something and you guys seeing it happen on stream. And that's okay, because it's live streaming. BMXR was almost 25 seconds. And I don't know if they're going to look at latency settings or if like lowering the latency created a problem with like headset performance. I'm not sure. I'm saying this to say that if you're trying to do live engagement, that's something you kind of need to keep in the back of your mind, that your chat is going to see something 30 seconds after you do it. So they may be reacting to something that happened, like maybe in a cutscene, and you're already back into the main scene, getting back in action. So it's a really cool app, and I'm glad it exists. I honestly just wish Meta did this natively. It just makes sense. It's dumb. So, Okay, so it's free right now because I got the free version, and they're gonna launch a pro version, including multi-streaming and more stream controls. Okay, the other cool thing about it is that you can actually see your stream because like Beam is almost like a widget that happens outside of your app, so you can see your live chat in game, which is something that we've been bitching about for a really long time, and then we finally got it in V73, and then it got broken in V76. So anyone who was on like the Navigator OS rollout that happened in V77, multitasking is completely broken, and I've been yelling at them for several weeks about that. So anyway, yeah, it's a cool app. I would love to see it develop more, and I'm excited to see what they do with it further. Add more platforms, add TikTok, Instagram streaming, stuff like that, because right now it's just Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, that's out there. If you had any interest in sharing your gameplay content, or if you thought about streaming but don't have like full camera setup and lights, stuff like that, you just want to do gameplay, it's an option for you if you have a Quest. Oh, and the feed was like 30 frames per second, just like on the browser feed. Just want to put that out there. It is not faster in terms of frame rate. So that's that. I think that's the whole to-do list. I still need to record, for Auntie Awful. I need to get that done. Except video game video shout out. Yeah, I'll get that. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap now because we'll be back tonight. Tonight we are doing my official, because I couldn't do it last week because my cord was broken. We're gonna do my official maiden voyage of the haptics vest. I have not screen tested or done any testing with the haptic vest other than making sure that it powers on. So we're gonna go through all the setup and everything together. We're gonna play at least 3 games. We might play that demo that we saw during the VR game showcase too. I'm not sure. But we're doing that, and then Thursday we're gonna do most likely Walkabout Mini Golf and After the Fall. So that's the plan. I will see you all in about 6 or 7 hours, something like that. Bye, everybody. Peace.